We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, the 21st. Beautiful day. Crispy, clear, bright, sunny, breezy, but not too breezy. I've been sitting here for a little bit, y'all. Got some really good deep sleep last night. Ooh. It's kind of a late night. It was my first official bartending shift at the Monkey Bar and Grill. Holler down there if you have not yet. What a great thing rising on the Little Miami River. Love it. Was out playing music the night before at the Little Miami Brewing Company, which by the way is fantastic, excellent, great food, great drinks, great service. Shout out to Jeremy for holding down the open mic and holding that space for us youngins and old timers and everybody in between. We all need to express and we all need to make our hearts sing, really sing, do the things that bring us joy, that fulfill us and make us feel good, because when we do that, it's just a chain reaction, and it takes a village. It takes the whole village to make our activities, our ceremonies come to life, and to make sure that all the little details, we are each a little piece of the detail, working the details out. Big shout out to them. A lot of good things happening around here right now, guys. I really can't stress it enough. We've just been growing and blossoming so much these past 4 or 5 years. I have a few things I would like to do and share with you guys today. This is day 7. Day 7 of the How Much Love Can You Stand challenge. And I commend you all for embarking on a wellness quest of your own, however that feels good for you, and making the most of these transformative and purifying times of the late fall, early winter, and spring to come, as the squirrel is whirling his tail in circles. Around the wheel we go. Oh. This represents Unchi Maka, Grandmother Earth. We have some cards to discuss. The tarot deck pulled me in. We pulled 3 cards for the collective today, so I'm going to speak on those in a moment, as well as tie that in with what nature is, what I'm getting from nature. What nature is speaking to me at this time. I think it's all pretty relevant, and I'm just gonna go with it and see how it comes out. So just before I started this broadcast, somebody asked me, so are you really on Turtle Island? And I was like, see, Unchimaka, Grandmother Turtle. Here in Loveland, Ohio. Hard to get it on the reverse. I believe Loveland, Ohio, this central core, this heartbeat of our turtle continent of North America, to be the literal heart of the turtle. We are the heartbeat. I believe that. And as such, we have a responsibility and an understanding and agreement to be that unbreakable core, that fusion of life, body, spirit, emotion, of all things, without separation. That is the heart, and we are that, and we are a living example of that as peoples and standing talls and creepy crawlers and winged ones in this area. Our vibration is very powerful, and the more that we come together in this physical space here, the more love literally is able to spread throughout the earth and throughout all that live upon her and throughout the reaches of the galaxy. And I think that's just an incredibly special revelation, you know, and it may not be new in a lot of our minds, and it may be new. It may be a new way of seeing things to a lot of us. And we're all remembering a little bit each day in our own special way, and it's just something else to be present at this time and to have these experiences that seem to bring things full circle into completion, into understanding. And we've just done that in such a powerful way, moving through this Kali Yuga, through this 5,000 year period of darkness, of suffering, of a sinking of consciousness, a dimming of the light, if you will. And it's okay. That's part of the divine plan. And you know, what goes up must come down, and what can't go down any further must come back up. It's the way. So as we step into this bright new time that we're in, it's like, whoa, all right, I'm with this, but all right, it's kind of bright. We must carry the understanding as we continue to move forward in this way, in this time. And this is what Squirrel helped me to see as soon as I walked out this morning. I was only out for maybe 15 seconds before it all just kind of sank in, and I was like, okay, that's enough, thank you. And so the squirrel is hiding in this large shadow, and then as soon as I walk through the gates here, he scurries up the tree to a bright, shiny window where the light is getting through, and he's holding a big nut, and his tail's going crazy and having a good time. And what that is telling me right now for us to do is to take the gift, gather the nutrients and the wisdom and the knowledge and the lesson and the experience that we've had over these lifetimes, especially in this last previous incarnations of darkness that we've been in, and take hold those teachings of the darkness and how it serves us and how it's integral and part of everything, and it all you can imagine and more. And how essential that is to giving the contrast of these times and this light that is here now. And it's time to gather that within ourselves and to come together and share that, to share our experiences of this darkness, and to bring out of hiding the shame and the guilt and the fear and the judgment and the disunity within and around, so that we can start to heal collectively even more, even further, even more deeply, by going into ourselves like that, in that way. And then having the courage to come back out and express that however the divine is asking you to. And that's why so many different forms of expression are so important. It's great to communicate, it's great to talk and just spit it out, but it's also very sacred and honorable and funny to do, you know, things like song and dance and twirling, spinning, painting, any kind of flowing. We're just this flow nation now, and the possibilities are endless, you know. I can feel myself scratching my gut and kicking my foot right now, like, yeah! I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love us, and I'm so proud of us for stepping through this gate in a big way. Day 7, y'all. How much love can you stand? Challenge. How much can you stand? How willing are you to throw yourself in front of the divine and unlock the key? Unlock the key of your heart. Who has that key? And what are you letting in? And why? Our first card is the Hierophant. It's a major arcana card. It resonates with the number 5. Growth, expansion, change, conflict, adventure, travel. So how does the Hierophant, the figure or the institutions or the structures in place, not only in the world, but inside of our beings and our minds and in our beliefs and in our understandings, how do we break through barriers, walls? How do we open up and discover more? How do we meet what we sense is knocking at the other side? There's just so much about this right now. For me, and first off, this lets me know that I have the power. I hold those keys. And by becoming ready to open and learn and receive in my relationship with the divine, my heart begins to flower, and the experience of life corresponding around me in my outer world unfolds at the exact rate in complete synchronicity with the flowering of my heart. And I mention that because I see the roses, and that reminds me of the flowering of the heart and allowing the divine in. To alchemize that process. It also stands for, I'm gonna quote Mac Miller on this and say, I'm gonna take it if it's mine. I don't stay inside the lines. It ain't 2009 no more. Yeah, I know what's behind that door. Be bold. We've obviously recognized that a lot, if not all, of our systems are corrupt, controlling, disempowering, life-taking versus giving. And it's up to us to break the mold as shooting stars. Smash Mouth said that. I'm a product of the 90s, as well as a lot of things, but honoring that responsibility. When we honor our own truth, we become that wrench in the gear. And because our truth is grounded in our divine nature, we can't lose. We can never lose in the eyes of spirit. Into the wild. What does that mean to you? It's mystery. It's adventure. It's exploration. It's discovery. It's magic, y'all. It's medicine. there'll be more to this, and I will get to that as we go through some more cards. Card number 2. X, 10, plumes, sword, 10 of swords, reverse. It's letting me know that collectively we could not have gone through a harder time. Period. Flat out. So much suffering, so much loss, so much trauma. It's hard to forgive. It's hard to release and let go, and it's hard to shake the victim mentality when such trauma, said horrifying injustices have truly taken place and are truly still taking place. But in order for us to heal, personal responsibility is paramount. What is that to you? How does that apply for you right now? And it's important to remember that as we all go through this process in our own individual way, it's also happening collectively, and it's also divinely inspired and guided and orchestrated. We are living the story. So the story goes on and we rise. You know, it's rock bottom, but it's bright. It's bright on the way back up, and there's a natural undulation to life. And the readings from the other day, the cardinal and the kundalini rising and the passion, that's where we're headed. We're in that as well, but we're still sensing a major wound that needs addressing, that needs healing. King of Swords, upright. King of Kings is here. On earth. In and through us. Will we let him in? Thank you, sacred, beloved, divine, for completely flooding my entire being with your presence, love, and light. At this time, I invite you all to enter and relax into a sacred, upright posture or reverent way of connecting with the divine, with yourself. I would love to share the supreme heart-like Diksha for world transformation, healing, and peace. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and for allowing yourselves and challenging yourselves to receive more and more and more and more and more love in each moment from the divine, however you see that, and becoming this universal love together. So I will say no more. We will get down to love. Namaste. Peace, love, and light. So much grace. So much grace is upon us at this time. It's unprecedented. I honor the Christ within. I thank the Christ within for coming in and through my heart. I pray for your beneficial growth, ensured protection, safe adventures, beautiful flowering of the heart, of your life, of your wisdom, your medicine, your understanding and your truth. And I fly with you, I crawl with you, I live and die with you every day. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I share what I can when I can, if I can. I lean into my brothers and sisters when standing is hard for me. I revel at the chance to dance. And I look forward to bringing in more love and light and change with you guys at this time and this place. And I thank Grandmother Earth, Unchimaka, for your resilience, your incredible ability to survive in the harshest conditions, for your evolution, ensuring and making possible ours. So connected, so of you, so about you, so for you, so thank you. Wounded but healing she is. And she wants us to remember this time. Jesus His light is here. It's inside her as well. Our scars remind us, and they're also maps. Thunder. From down under. Lots of volcanic activity. Clear blue waters. Oh, time will tell. Much love, y'all. I hope you've enjoyed today's presentation. Thank you so much for tuning in, listening, sharing these as you feel called, helping me help myself and hopefully some others in this work. It means a lot to me to be able to sit here in this way and be doing this kind of work with you guys, because it means so much to me personally, and to be challenging myself to step more into the light that I am. This is a major part of that process for me, and in 7 days I feel like it's been a year of completion. So we've challenged ourselves to 30 days, and we shall see how things move forward from here. But I do know that my Facebook has been hacked, and there's been some, if not many, circumstances where things are not getting where they need to, or things like that happening. So once I have compiled the full months, the 30 days, so December 15th, once I finish that presentation, I'm going to compile these and launch them at the same time on a new YouTube channel that will come to be in between now and that time. So that'll be my giveaway for this year's holiday season, and it feels good to bring something forth from my heart, from God, from Spirit, for you all, because that truly is the best thing that we can share, is that love, light, knowledge, experience, and truth of our experience with each other. So thank you for living your life. Thank you for your courage, your unbelievable strength and perseverance. I'm really excited for all of us. I really, really am. You know, let us not forget, but let us move on, and let us have fun. You know, keys to the kingdom. May we all stay humble, receptive, open, aware, and in loving presence, with kindness and compassion towards all life, today, now, and always, forever. Amen. Aho. Matakiwe asin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all. Much love. Peace. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, time of thanks, sharing, feasting, and laughter. Much love. Bye-bye now. Take care. See you again soon. Bye.